day. I'll tell you, acute care is a whole nother thing. Like, it's a whole nother, what's the saying? Like, whole nother ballpark, whole nother, a different, like, not even a different chapter. It's a different book. And one might even say it might be a different series. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad. Long day. But just so different. Like, there were some parts of it that I was very prepared for, and I was like, oh yes, I feel so prepared for this. Like, this is good. I don't think I'm in focus, but, and there's some parts that I was like, okay, I need to put my groceries away and shower. And then I need to eat dinner. And it's 8:40. But first day done. That's wild. I'm so tired. Took a shower, ate dinner. Thank goodness I had leftovers from this weekend that I just heated up because I did not want to cook. And then I've just been sitting on my phone. I'm going to try to work on this assignment thing that's due tomorrow. It shouldn't take me long, but I feel like I need to, like, at least start it. I don't foresee me doing this for more than, like, 30 to 45 minutes and then I'm going to bed. Packing my lunch. I realized today that I need to bring more snacks in individual containers so I can just pull a snack out and eat it. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear me all the way over there, but day 2 went well. I'd say the clinic I'm doing, or the hospital I'm doing my clinical at, is small, or I would say like on the smaller end. There's way less, or there's a small amount of patients that's seen by PT at this time. Like, anything can happen. But, so the patients I saw today were the same patients I saw yesterday, and it's going well. Like, I definitely feel more comfortable in the environment, working with the patients, talking with the patients. Definitely learning a lot, but I also, like, it's a weird combination of, I've definitely learning a lot, but I also feel very, take very out of the sentence. I definitely feel prepared. Like, I'm like, oh yes, I remember talking about this, or oh yes, I remember learning this, or oh yes, like, I know I have a lot knowledge in here. There are many times that I feel like I don't have any knowledge in here. But it's starting to, like, makes sense. Slightly. Again, it's day 2. I didn't really do much. Tonight came home, showered, ate dinner, and then I turned in that assignment that we had due tonight. Talked to some friends and was on my phone. It's weird being here and not having like actual homework, like nothing to study. Excited to see what tomorrow brings, if it's like a similar situation, similar to what we're doing today, or if there's anything new and different. Just got back from the gym, which was empty. I don't know what I was expecting because nobody's on campus, but it was very odd to be there with like one other person. But it was good. Haven't worked out in a hot minute, but that's fine. Need to shower and get ready to go. Things that I forget about working in like an acute care inpatient setting. Bed alarms or chair alarms. Forget that they are a thing. They're great, but because I'm a student, I'm only here for 2 weeks and I don't have like the magnet. Like at the location I'm at, the bed alarm or the chair alarm like will go off if the patient gets up, right? Makes sense. Perfect. But, and then all of the like nurses, therapists, whoever, have like a little magnet on their ID that they can put on the box to say like, yes, I'm with the patient. I understand that they're getting up. Like, I'm clearing this. And because if it doesn't, it beeps. And it doesn't just beep loudly in the room, it beeps loudly outside of the room somewhere. I don't know, maybe at the nurse's station, but then the nurse can come in. Like, the whole point of it is the nurse goes in and then like make sure the patient like doesn't get up from their bed or their chair or whatever to prevent falls. Great. But I forget that that's a thing. Like, it's day 3. I forget that it's a thing. So I'm working with a patient. We're doing sit-to-stands. So they're like, lean forward. We finally get them up, beeping. And I'm like, I can't like, I don't have anything to do, can't do anything, but I also can't let go of the patient to turn the beeping off and then beeping. And then the patient's like, what's that beeping? And I was like, it's your chair alarm. You stood up. And he was like, well, I couldn't sit back down. So he sat back down. And I was like, well, I want to do four of them. Like that's the goal, is to do 4, like continuously, like, but I know it's going to beep again. And CI pieced out. I think she went to go get a nurse. She went to go do something. I don't know. She's gone. Gonzo. And I was like, I want to continue doing sit-to-stands with this patient, but I know the bed alarm is going to keep beeping. Actually, I got a little magnet thing that I could borrow from a nurse for like the 20 minutes I was working with the patient, but I was like, bed alarms. Forget that that's a thing. Great. But like, forget. Also, things that I forget about in acute care, briefs, and how like that's the only thing underneath, like on the patient, underneath their gown. We've been told that a million times as students, but like you forget, because as a student, like in class, we'll practice being each other's patients, but obviously we have clothes on. Like, even when we're in hospital gowns and when we're practicing for our acute care practical, like, I'm wearing a sports bra and shorts underneath the hospital gown. And all of my fake patients, like all of my friends who are playing patient for me, is wearing shorts. And you know what? And we practiced it mentally when we were practicing. We were like, oh yeah, cover the gown in the back, like don't have their bottom hanging out. But I know that my patient, when we're in school practicing, their shorts are going to stay on. They're not falling off. Well, briefs in the real world fall off. You know, 2 things I've learned so far in acute care is briefs may or may not be on, and if they're on, they might not be staying there for long. And 2, bed alarms. I understand the purpose of both of them, and I think both of them are great. I'm trying to think of like other interesting / funny things to say that's not like, I don't want to say too much, but I also want to like be able to look back on this and remember these moments. And I also think it's like stuff like this is helpful. I like watching other PT students talk about their clinical experiences, and their like haha funny moments of like, oh yeah, learned that today, or like their like actual, I'm say like way too many times, their legit helpful tips and helpful information, but I don't know what to share and post and what not to. Also, this angle is just really not great, but whatever. Anywho, my lunch is pretty much over, so I need to go back inside, but thought I would come out to my car for a little bit to share that before I forgot. I mean, I'll never forget, but today was good. Didn't film any of it, my bad. I got up, I looked up some things. My CI has me like have a little notebook, and I write down notes, and then like I write down and star things that I don't understand and different things that I need to look up. A lot of medications that like I hear and I don't really recognize. I'm like, lab values, like a lot, I don't know, different things that I had to look up. So did that this morning, went to clinical, got out about 30 minutes early, 40-ish minutes early, which was nice. We finished with all of the patients we had to see. The 2 evals that we did last went pretty fast. Got home, showered, ate dinner, and then I was just working on this video, and that's it. I think I'm gonna go.